The stars align nicely for Cancer in 2025, promising a year of emotional growth, intuitive breakthroughs, and meaningful connections. The gentle natural ability to nurture and protect will be particularly amplified this year, leading to profound developments in both personal and professional spheres. While the year presents its share of challenges, Cancer's intuitive nature will serve as a reliable guide through times of uncertainty. The key to unlocking 2025's potential lies in balancing your nurturing instincts with self-care, as the celestial influences encourage both giving and receiving. This year will hold special significance for Cancer, as several planetary alignments are bound to enhance their innate emotional intelligence and intuitive capabilities. This celestial configuration promises to reward those Cancerians who trust their inner wisdom while maintaining a practical outlook. The stars particularly favor Cancerians, who can harness the protective nature without building emotional walls. You are encouraged to seek and find the delicate balance between vulnerability and strength. In Chinese astrology, 2025 marks the year of the wood snake, bringing wisdom and transformation. The snake's methodical nature complements Cancer's intuitive approach, encouraging them to blend emotional insight with strategic thinking. This combination will be particularly powerful for Cancer in 2025, as it helps you channel your natural empathy into practical actions and decisive moves. For matters of the heart, 2025 presents a tapestry of meaningful connections and emotional depth. Single Cancerians may find themselves drawn to individuals who appreciate their nurturing nature, in turn offering the emotional security they secretly crave. March to June months could be particularly auspicious for new relationships, with genuine connections forming through shared interests and values rather than fleeting attractions. Committed Cancerians will find their relationships deepening in unprecedented ways. Cancer's natural ability to create emotional safety becomes the greatest strength, allowing partnerships to flourish through open communication and mutual understanding. However, you must guard against your tendency to withdraw into your shell when feeling vulnerable, dear Cancer. The stars encourage you to express your needs clearly rather than expecting partners to read into and guess your emotional state. The mid-year mark can bring a period of romantic reflection, where some Cancerians may need to address their tendency to hold on to past hurts. This is an excellent time for emotional healing as well as setting new boundaries in relationships. In the second half of the year, those Cancerians who have invested in this inner work will find their relationships transforming into more mature and ultimately very fulfilling connections. Family dynamics take center stage in 2025 for the committed Cancer, aligning perfectly with your natural role as the nurturer of the Zodiac. Your home environment will be a source of both joy and personal growth, though maintaining boundaries and navigating the sometimes tricky waters of family dynamics with family members will be crucial. Early in the year, you may be drawn into mediating family disputes, where your emotional intelligence serves as a valuable tool for resolving the conflict. Although this might happen more often than you would have liked, remember that your role as the peacemaker is a gift that you bring to the table. The middle of 2025 should bring opportunities to strengthen family bonds through shared experiences and celebrations. It is possible that Cancer will feel called on to renovate or redecorate their homes, creating more nurturing spaces for themselves and their loved ones. However, you must remember that your well-being matters as much as others' comfort, and therefore you must be cognizant of the timing of any major changes or disruptions they might want to plan and make sure you are not compromising your own comfort and well-being. This is something that could be particularly relevant in the second half and towards the end of the year. For Cancerians who are blessed by being parents, 2025 offers special opportunities to connect with children through creative activities and emotional bonding. Your natural intuition helps you understand and address your children's needs, though you should be aware of and guard against being overprotective. Creating a balance between nurturing and encouraging independence will be one of the key themes in the parent-child-family relationships for the Cancer in 2025. Career-wise, 2025 shines brightly for moonchildren who can leverage their emotional intelligence in professional settings. Your natural ability to understand others' needs makes you an excellent team player and leader, particularly in fields involving care, support, or creative expression. The first quarter of the year presents opportunities for advancement, especially for those Cancerians who are in healthcare, counseling, education, or artistic fields. By mid-year, many Cancerians will find themselves taking on mentoring roles one way or another, where their mentoring and nurturing instincts create powerful learning environments for others. Your intuitive understanding of office dynamics will help you navigate workplace politics with grace, though you must guard against taking criticism too personally. The stars encourage Cancerians to view professional feedback as opportunities for growth rather than personal attacks. The latter part of 2025 brings recognition for Cancer's dedication and emotional robustness in the workplace. You may receive opportunities to lead projects that align with your values, particularly those involving community support or team development. Your natural ability to create emotional safety in professional settings will be a high-value asset. This could ultimately lead to increased responsibility and respect among colleagues and friends. Financially, 2025 requires Cancerians to balance their security-seeking nature with the ability to take calculated risks. The first half of the year favors conservative financial planning, with emphasis on building financial cushion and thinking about longer-term financial security. Your intuitive and generally risk-averse nature, which aligns well with the steady and balanced energy of the snake, will serve you well with regard to financial decisions in 2025. This would be particularly true when you are making financial decisions that align with your core values and beliefs, allowing your intuition to guide you. The middle of the year will bring opportunities for supplemental income through creative ventures or side projects. These projects will seem to be fitting because they will be utilizing your strengths, dear Cancer. Your natural nurturing abilities, for example. Some Cancerians might find success in fields related to home improvement, emotional wellness, or family services. However, you must be cognizant and guard against emotional spending when feeling vulnerable. The final quarter of 2025 is likely to present opportunities for significant financial growth, particularly through partnerships and collaborative ventures. Cancer's natural ability to understand the needs of others could lead to successful partnerships and collaborations, though careful vetting of potential partners will be essential. You can rely on your natural intuition when it comes to judging people, but since you tend to err on the side of giving people the benefit of the doubt, it would be smart to seek advice of someone you trust who can play the devil's advocate. It is also advised against lending money to friends or family during this period, as it might strain the relationship. Health and wellness in 2025 call for Cancerians to apply the nurturing nature to themselves. You should prioritize your focus on emotional well-being, especially at the beginning of the year. We encourage you to address and keep in check any lingering anxiety and stress through encompassing approaches that can address the issue from multiple angles. Cancer's connection to lunar cycles makes you particularly receptive to natural healing methods and various healing and meditation practices that are properly aligned with lunar cycles. Physical health requires attention to digestive health and emotional eating patterns. You are strongly encouraged to start or maintain a regular exercise routine that, preferably, incorporates water sport elements, such as swimming or aqua aerobics. As the year progresses, you will discover the undeniable benefits of combining physical activity with emotional healing practices, whether this is through meditation, controlled breathing, or journaling that helps process and release underlying emotional tensions. These holistic approaches can create a harmonious balance between physical movement and inner peace, supporting overall well-being and helping Cancer manage the stress of everyday life more effectively. Stress management will become especially crucial in the latter part of 2025. Your natural tendency to absorb the emotions of other people might lead to emotional exhaustion if proper boundaries aren't maintained. Looking at the complete picture, 2025 promises to be an important year. Cancer's natural emotional depth and intuitive abilities will serve them as powerful tools to successfully navigate through both challenges and opportunities that they undoubtedly will encounter along the way. Success in 2025 comes not from fighting Cancer's sensitive nature but from embracing it wisely. Your ability to create emotional safety for others while maintaining healthy boundaries will lead to growth in relationships, career advancement, and important personal development. The stars encourage Cancerians to trust their intuition while remaining open to practical guidance, something that will create a harmonious blend of heart and mind. This approach will serve you very well throughout the year, dear Cancer. The journey through 2025 calls for Cancer to embrace both their strengths and vulnerabilities, using their emotional intelligence as a guide while developing even greater resilience. By year's end, many Cancerians may find themselves profoundly transformed, having grown more confident in their ability to nurture both themselves and others while maintaining the emotional boundaries necessary for personal peace and prosperity.